When I'm getting ready for a race, there's a lot to prepare for. I have enough to worry about, but I never worry about my oil. My sled's ready. Is yours?
Up next on Sledhead 24/7, a road trip with Misha Johnson. Today, MJ travels to a dream destination, the world headquarters of Polaris. Later, cross over to the wild side as our team of tireless test riders tackles the crossover sleds. They do the testing so you don't have to, and the proving grounds are the mountains of West Yellowstone. We'll have the results, and they may surprise you. Are you feeling the need for more speed? Then get over to Speedworks quick, fast, and in a hurry. Jeremy Houle and the Speedworks crew are sharing speedy secrets to make a sled move and groove. And we'll preview a snowmobile weekend that should be on your calendar. We'll set up race day weekend and more at the one and only Derby track in Eagle River, Wisconsin. Those stories and more next as Sledhead 24/7 hits the road for an inside look at the world of mighty Polaris, a shrine for all power sports fans. And we've got your backstage pass.
Greetings everyone and welcome to your favorite snowmobile show, Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, and this is your Snowmobile Connection. Simply put, if it happens in the world of snowmobiles, we'll have a story about it on this show and on our website, sledhead24-7.com. Right now, I am at one of the coolest places in snowmobiling, the Polaris World Headquarters, just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And this place is so cool, you can just feel the history and tradition pumping through the veins of this place. And we're going to be talking to a couple special guests coming up in a little bit, but first, we're going to take you to a very special annual event called SnowShoot. And if you don't know what that is, shame on you. That means you're not watching the show enough. It's where all the manufacturers bring their latest and greatest, and our team of sled riders go out there and put these sleds through the ultimate testing. So today, it's the crossover sled that gets the good, hard look over to help you find the best crossover sled for you.
And now we get off the beaten path and test ride the crossover sleds.
Who wants to buy a crossover category fish? I'll tell you who, other than me. I love them. Someone that wants to do both things with one snowmobile. These things handle the big bumps, the little bumps, on trail, off trail, back up into the hills. What more could you want other than a crossover?
First up, the Arctic Cat Crossfire 800 Snow Pro.
Let's check out what we got. Check out the front end. Fox floats on the front. You know what I really like? Check out the 141-inch Cobra, 1.5 inches. I mean, it's just a perfect blend. Talk about power, the 800 each show. Now, according to Arctic Cat, they claim this is the highest horsepower snowmobile in the category. What I really like, man, these adjustable handlebars. These are so trick. So you're going trail riding about this height, perfect for trail riding, right? The minute you get up, stand up to go through the trees, you boondock. Man, they're too low. Grab it, pop it up. This baby is absolutely fantastic.
Okay, here we have Yamaha's crossover, the Yamaha FX Nitro XTX. Adjustable compression dampening and rebound dampening. It's got the Genesis 4-stroke 3-cylinder engine, which makes power like you wouldn't believe. On the trail, this thing is great. Because of the rail tip-up, the linear power of this motor is just great. You come in and out of corners, just ease through the throttle or pin it, and it just does what you want it to do.
Next, we test out the Polaris 800 Assault Switchback 144.
What we have here is the Assault Switchback 800. It comes with a lot of neat features. One is the Walker Evans. They're state-of-the-art reservoir shocks, adjustable dampening. You have the 144 1.35 track. They went with the Pro Taper bars. I really love these bars. Another thing Polaris has done was the dual intake. So if you are out in the mountains in the deep powder, one gets covered, it doesn't make a difference. It'll keep on running. It does a lot of things that, from a mountain sled to just a trail sled. Can't afford both. This is a very, very good blend.
And the 2011 Crossover Sled of the Year goes to the Skidoo Renegade Backcountry X800.
This motor is unbelievable. The oil consumption, minimal. It's supposed to get, I think, around 240 miles per quart after break-in. The balance of this thing is absolutely stellar. Going through the trees, I mean, it isn't nose down, letting off the gas. When you're on the throttle hard, it isn't trenching in. Just got nice balance, floating, carving through the trees. Check out the track on this baby here. 16-inch wide, 137 by 1.75 inch powder max. You'd never notice it going down the trails. There's no chatter, there's no vibration. It's so smooth. This thing is absolutely perfect. If you want one sled that does it all and you're trying to watch how many fun coupons you spend and you want to do everything on one, this is it, the Skidoo Renegade Backcountry X. This thing does it all.
All right, everyone, I'm here with my special guest, Mr. Mark Nevels, here at the Polaris World Headquarters. Chief Marketing Communications Officer. Do you have a badge?
I do not have a badge. We're going to kind of go undercover because we don't like it when people bug us all the time. So.
All right, Mark, you smart aleck. Let's talk a little bit about SnowShoot. Now, everyone knows that SnowShoot is the place to be once a year. What is your experience with the event?
I'll tell you what, it's one of those things that always sounds like the best thing in the world, but there's a dark side to it. You know, people look at it as, well, why wouldn't you want to go out and ride sleds for a week in beautiful wilderness and take pictures? And you do, but what they don't know is the fact that it's a break of dawn till the dusk type of activity with cold temperatures, and you've got X number of days to try and support our friends in the press to get all the photos and the video and real world testing that they're looking for to produce all their editorial pieces for the year. So sleds get crashed, and we've got teams trying to keep them up and running in the different altitudes and whatnot. So it's a real production out there.
At Polaris, the early years of the sport are detailed on a timeline full of historical figures in the sport. Legendary figures who helped build the brand. And not just snow, from skits to four wheels to two. But they never lost track of their roots and are on track for the next generation of Polaris.
What is the VP of Snowmobiles? It's arguably the best job in the world. You know, you're in charge of the snowmobile line. And it's product development, it's marketing, it's manufacturing, it's everything to do with snowmobiles. And probably the greatest thing about it is I get on the snowmobiles before almost everybody else. So I'm already testing the 2013, 2014 models, riding in some of the most beautiful places in the world. It's a phenomenal job.
When Sledhead 24/7 returns, the Macker gets aced by the crew at Skidoo. We'll explain. And what is Jeremy Houle about to do? Here's a hint. It involves a sled, a wrench, and going really, really fast. And speaking of fast, that's what they do at Eagle River. It's a weekend full of fun and games that you'll want to make a part of your winter. And Misha shares more of her behind-the-scenes tour at the Polaris headquarters. Sledhead 24/7 is brought to you by Amsoil, the first in synthetics. By Arctic Cat, share our passion. Loctite, the professional's choice. And by Polaris, terrain domination.